Hello and welcome everybody to The Dance Floor. My name is Ty Nelson. I'm going to be your host throughout this entire episodic series, and I just want to start things off by saying thank you so much for even clicking on this, whatever this is for you, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a video thing. You've taken time out of your day to try and find out what this is all about. So I just want to start with some gratitude and say thank you. Now, what is this all about? What is The Dance Floor? The Dance Floor is an audio-digital podcast centered around learning from artists, exploring their takeaways in life, and discovering what inspires them. The main goal here is to share great music and then offer inspiration to you, the audience member, throughout the entire process. This series breaks down like this. My amazing guest and I spend a couple of hours in most cases collaborating on a dance to a song of their choice and a style that they love. And then, regardless of their experience level in dance, sometimes I would choreograph most of it. Sometimes it's a true 50-50 split. And then other times I would just let them do their thing, do what they love, and give out some input. At the end of that process, we would just film what we've made. Whether or not it's perfect, we would just film it. And that, of course, is the challenge, if you will, because this series is more about getting out and doing rather than, just focusing on the final end project. It's about enjoying the process. Separately, I do a same-day interview, getting to know their background, who they are, allowing them to share their life advice with you, and also break down the music selection, have a fun conversation so you can see their personality shine. Throughout this process, you, as a listener and audience member, you will gain some wonderful pieces of advice, as well as some interesting stories and similar themes in each individual, showing you that you are not alone and your creative expression in the pursuit of that. A lovely bonus is that even if you're not in the arts, our incredible guests, they're entertaining, they're engaging, and they're worth listening to. Now that's the dance floor, but who am I as your host, and how did this thing come to be? Those are great questions that I know you're asking right now, so let's answer them. First off, as I said, my name is Ty Nelson. I am a professional dancer and host. I am almost 30, I'm 29 right now. I act a little bit and I sing a little less. I am from North Carolina originally, lived in Iowa for a few years, love Iowa, and now I reside in California when I'm not on a ship. I've been dancing most of my life with a focus on hip hop. I've been hosting now for 8 years, and since 2021, I've been working with Virgin Voyages, an adult by design cruise line. I started as the Happenings cast, which you will get to meet a fair amount of the Happenings cast throughout this project, and they are wonderful. Now I am in what's called It's a Ship Show. I'm the main host in that. It's a variety show where I introduce acts, play games with our guests, which we call our sailors, and overall I keep the show rolling while I'm doing crowd work and comical bits. My most recent contract with It's a Ship Show allowed me much more downtime, and in that downtime came the creation of this project, if you will. Because I worked at Virgin, I was given the opportunity to use a series, or a service, you should say, called Better Up. I absolutely love it. It's not therapy. It is career-oriented, but it does allow for some personal change in your life. There are specialty coaches for nutrition, sleep schedule. There is grief management. There's managing a team. And of course, there are care coaches. Now, my care coach, biggest shout out ever to Doug. Doug, you're awesome. Doug introduced me to what's called Positive Intelligence. Now, that is a 7-week program which aims to help identify what we judge most about ourselves, about others, and about circumstance in order to better handle our reactions and the way that we judge. It's broken down into left and right brain, okay? Now, the left brain is the analytical, the judging, or what's called the saboteur inside of our brain, and the right brain is the emotional, the sage. Positive intelligence, or PQ as it is called, harnesses the ability of our sage brain to be better equipped in dealing with life and what we're going through. It's been truly life-changing for me, real talk. There are 7 saboteurs, and one of my strongest is called the stickler, okay? And that is basically just perfectionism, and, which means I would want to create fun things, and the big lie that I would tell myself is that I'm actually making it as perfect as it can be, and that would ultimately lead me to zero output of my ideas. So in pursuit of combating my stickler, I decided to create this passion project. And the goal is to inspire others to hopefully get out there and just make or do the things they want to make or do with a little less of a harsh view of whether it's conventionally good or bad. So here we are. I have reached out to both Positive Intelligence and BetterUp, and unfortunately, they do not offer codes or discounts, but I do highly recommend checking them out. However, since I can't send you their way, I'd like to invite you to enjoy this podcast where you are about to listen to some absolutely lovely humans give their perspectives on how to combat the voice in the back of our heads, how to enjoy what you do, and how to even do it well. I truly hope that you are inspired at the end of each episode and that you have fun listening to the interviews with even more of a focus of entertainment from the different dances from each guest. I just want to once again say thank you so much for choosing to hit play on the podcast. And I hope one day I'll see you out on the dance floor. See ya.